Hello everyone, this is your host Neurotics. I'm doing another tutorial for extremehardware.net. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting up a secure Firefox that will give you enhanced privacy if you're using a VPN, and you won't be able to be picked out of the VPN by things like your browser user agent string. Browser user agent string. People won't be able to track you across if you're on a VPN. They won't be able to track you. They probably won't be able to see what you're doing or what you're downloading or anything because it'll all be encrypted. But in a web browser anyway, you'll have a secure browser. So here I have Firefox just plain how it comes installed with Mint. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to right click there and enable the menu bar because I like it that way, and you also need it to get to this. So in Linux, the settings for Firefox are under Edit. They're under Tools in Windows, I believe. So the first tab, General, I don't care about any of this stuff. It's all fine for me. The next one, I just want a blank page when I open the browser. I don't want their pocket or whatever. Search, the search is all fine for me. I used to change it all to DuckDuckGo and whatnot, but so now we get to the most important tab. We're going to be doing a lot of things. Enhanced tracking protection, we're going to set to strict. Website privacy preferences, tell websites not to sell or share my data, send websites that do not track requests. Delete cookies and site data when Firefox is closed. Ask to save passports. Ask to save passwords. I always disable that and enter them all manually from my head. We're going to change this stuff so that Firefox will not remember our history. Then there's also Firefox data collection and use. Allow them to install and run studies. No, we don't want any of that. So we're going to disable both of those. Website advertising, blah blah blah. Let's get rid of it. Security is fine. And DNS over HTTPS is increased protection through Cloudflare for that is ideal. So now we're going to make a change. We are done with settings. We're going to do about :config, accept the risk and continue, and we're going to search for peer.media. Oh, it's not showing up. Peer media. Media peer connection enabled. Change that to false. So if you type peer, it'll show up. That disables WebRTC, but we're going to take it a step further, and we're going to install a bunch of add-ons to secure our Firefox browser. So go to Firefox add-ons and add-ons for Firefox, and we are going to do, first of all, no script. Add it to Firefox. That one can be a problem or make browsing kind of cumbersome, but it's worth it. It prevents cross-site scripting attacks. Next one is uBlock origin. I'm going to add it and allow it. uBlock origin ad blocker. Privacy badger is the next one. We're going to add that. Okay, that's added. Now we're going to get ghostery. Add to Firefox. Add. And oh, its window went away, but it needs to be enabled. No, enable. Okay. The next add-on we're going to get is Canvas Blocker, which blocks canvas readouts and fingerprinting. And then finally we're going to get Chameleon. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to ipleak.net. This will test our browser. And as you can see, it's saying all over the place JavaScript required. That's because of NoScript. So for NoScript, you left click on it, and then you can decide what you want, what scripts you want to run and which ones you don't. To allow temporary access for all scripts to run, you can click the timer with the big exclamation point. So just get used to doing that. You're going to have to do it on nearly every website, but I will show an example of how you can use it selectively as well. Our web RTC detection, that's a big thing. I was actually going to get another add-on for that. Just to make sure it's fully blocked. It can cause data leaks on your VPN. So we're good. We got that. We got those. All the add-ons that we need. So for ipleak.net, it is showing my IP and showing my DNS as Cloudflare as per the browser was set. Now, so here's what we want to look at. Your user agent, so it's saying Mozilla, so it's Firefox, Linux, x64, etc. It's also showing that we have a very unique screen resolution of 1440 by 900. So those three things together, Firefox, Linux, and the screen size, I don't know with all these add-ons how much a website can see, if they can see this stuff or not. But if IP leak can with all the add-ons enabled, then that's a bit of a problem, because that will make you stand out if you're on a VPN. If you're on a VPN, any government or good, like, hacking organization or something like that, they could potentially track you across the VPN or track you across the internet based on this information. So that's why we got Chameleon. And so what we're going to do in Chameleon is open it from the puzzle piece, go to Profiles, and go to Windows, and go down, and Windows 10, Chrome 128 is what we're going to pick. And then here we are going to go through some, there's one for headers do not track. There's some stuff there I don't understand, but if you go to the equalizer looking menu on the side, click there. We're going to change our screen size, and we're going to change it to 1920 by 1080. So now that should be done, and if we refresh ipleak.net, it is still showing our web browser as being Firefox, and but it's also saying Chrome, Safari. It's not saying what operating system. Platform Win32. When I did this the other day trying to make this video, it actually showed like Chrome and Windows 10 and whatnot. So let's try again, see what it says now. It's still, our screen size is the most common screen size, where that 1440 by 900 would be like 1 in 25,000 or something configurations, whereas 1920 by 1080, there's so many laptops out there that like have that and will be running Chrome and whatnot. So this makes you blend in. And I'm going to, for example, go to extremehardware.net. And you'll see that no script is blocking its scripts. But we can do this to temporarily allow the scripts on the site. However, extremehardware.net is safe. So you can click the S next to it to set it to trusted. And then you can also do the same for Cloudflare Insights, and the others can be temporarily trusted. As another example, we're going to go to overclock.net. And we're going to see overclock.net, Amazon Ad System, DoubleClick, Speed Curve, Threadloom. If I make a temporary allowment, they've maybe done good and gotten rid. They don't have. It used to have Firefox, or sorry, it used to have Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, a bunch of stuff running on OCN. So that's good. That's not as bad as it was anymore. But anyway, now you should have a very secure browser, especially for use on a VPN. The only other thing that would be better than this would be to use Tor over a VPN, but this allows for very secure browsing while you're not on a VPN as well. So I think that's the end of the video, I think, and I hope it's helpful, because kind of stumbling over my words, I'm waking up, but I hope that this shows how to configure Firefox correctly in Linux or also in Windows. So I hope you have a good day, and that's the end.